Hello, Coach Hayden here, and we are going through the 3 eggs workout. So it's 10 minutes worth of 3 sections of exercise. So it's going to be the strength part, the AMRAP and AMCAP, and then the core. But first, the joke. So how do you stop some rabbits digging in your garden? You take the spade away from them. It's Ben's joke. Please. These are digging away inside me. Okay, let's go straight into the 3 eggs. So the first one we're going for is our strength. In actual fact, you could do them in any order, but we're going to go through strength. So it's going to be 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps every 2.5 minutes. So you're going to be going for front squats, dumbbell front squats, and the tempo will be controlled. So we're really going to work hard in burning up those quads. So in the front rack, and you're going to come on down for 3 seconds, hold at the bottom for, pause, not even a pause, it's straight back up, hold at the top for a second, and then go again. 3 seconds down, straight up, hold for a second, 3 seconds down. And then to get the dumbbells, you can clean the weight up into the front rack, brace your core, really have your core tight rather than being overextended. So you can brace, get external rotation, keep the torque, come on down, and then up. So this is meant to be challenging. So if you're finding yourself with limited weights or they're quite light for you, then potentially rather than you go 3 seconds down, and then you could even pause at the bottom and then come straight up. You can change it around so we can work it and it's adaptive. That's the strength. It's going to be pretty tough. It'll be 10 minutes worth, and then we'll go on to our AMCAP or AMRAP. So it's 10 minutes. You've got the choice. You either could do an AMCAP, so as many calories as possible, or as many reps as possible. If you want to go for a run-in, you can go skipping, swimming if you've got a swimming pool, cycling or on a bike or any running machine, cardio machine, you can go for it. There, and you're just going to count up how many calories you can get within 10 minutes. Or you're going to go for 10-minute AMRAP, being 10 burpees, 20 mountain climbers, 20 jumping jacks, 20 reverse dumbbell lunges. Actually, it's like an option. You can have dumbbells if you want them, and 10 ab mat sit-ups. So the burpees from the ground is the concentrating and trying to not let your knees collapse in when you're on the way up. So you're coming down, chest touching the floor, coming up, and you want your feet to land flat rather than on your toes, and you don't want your knees to collapse in. So it's quite common if people go really wide, their knees come in, but if they go too narrow, the heels will come off the ground. So trying to land flat-footed, you're almost in the middle of them two, jumping up, clapping up and behind the head, and then you're in a little bit of a rhythm. Just like so. There'll be 10 of them, and then 20 mountain climbers. It's 1 leg up, and then that's 2. So rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, it's actually almost going to be like 40 mountain climbers in a sense. So you're in position, in the plank, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. And that's the mountain climbers. From there, we've got our jumping jacks. So jumping jack style jumps, pretty similar, but I think a jumping jack is more the simple version. The star jump would be out and then in, but take it as how you like. We're going for almost a simple version. You'll feel it in your calves, and it's just that cardio system. And you're going for 20 of them. So then into your reverse lunges. A reverse lunge is stepping back, controlling it down and coming up like so. Your front leg is doing the main work, and you're concentrating, yet again, you don't want your knee to collapse in. You're working and controlling that leg to come back carefully. The back leg will slow you on the way down rather than just dropping and knee touching the floor. You want it to get close and then come up, standing up from the front leg like so. And that'll be 20, so it's 10 on each leg. Potentially you can have the dumbbells, hold them at your side as well, but it's your choice. To then go on to your ab mat sit-ups, you can get your ab mat. It's just down here for us. If you don't have an ab mat, you can just go for your normal sit-ups. Feet together, touch the ground behind you, touch your toes in front. And just going through there, and that'll be 10. Once you've done all those exercises, you go once again, well, as many times as you can within the 10 minutes. And you're just trying to get as many rounds, count the reps, and then we'll record it from there. Okay, the last one is our core egg. Core egg. So it's the yolk, cracking yolk. EMOM, 10 minutes. So you're going to go around these 5 exercises 2 times. So we're going to go for our farmer's carries to start with. Going for your dumbbells, lifting up, and you're just going to be walking. If you don't have much space, I mean, to be honest, you can go in a circle. And if you don't have much weight, you can just have the one, and it's a single arm, and you're working your adductors to make sure you're balancing. So you don't want to be walking dipped, and you also don't want to be overextended, walking like so. Imagine you're walking without anything, and you can go there. We're doing the bar. I mean, yeah, you can hold it in the front rack as well. Just any alteration that you need to do to make it harder, potentially even overhead, but that's pretty tough. But it's going to be for a minute. Do the best you can and make sure you're even. So if you're going to do one single arm, maybe you do your left arm for the first round, and the second time you do your right arm, so you're even there. Once you've done your farmer's carries for that minute, you're going to go into your Superman. So you're lying onto the ground. You've got variations you can have. You can have your hands in front, back, in the middle. But if you can, you're going to get your knees touching, your heels touching, and you're going to lift them off the ground, tuck your chin, and you're just going to hold it there for the minute. Make it harder, have the elevation further, in the middle, and just working. It's really tough to get your knees squeezed together in this position, but do your best. Just make sure you've got the chin tucked. You don't want to be overextended like so. You're underneath and you've still got that movement just like so. So then into your high plank. So you can go from where you're at for a minute into this position. You see how my shoulders are going to be beyond my hands, and it feels like my hands are trying to drag to my feet. That's where there you get your tuck and your core. I'm not rounded, but I'm not dropped. So I'm in this position. Toes look like their own tippy toes, and I'm feeling it in my core straight away rather than in my shoulders, as if your hands would be in front of your shoulders. That's when you can feel a little bit of an ache there because it's just working the wrong muscle part. Into the wall sit. This will be lovely, this one. I mean, you can also add some weight, but I'm not going to be going to add some weight. Onto a wall, you can be on a beam, a door, just make sure it's locked and you're just in that right angle. Keep your lower back on the wall, try not to round, so you can be on the wall, like back. You see you can get my hand through, but you don't want that. Make sure your lower back is into the ground, into the wall, and then your back is all on the wall, and it's just gonna hurt a lot in your quads, like so. What was that? Or just a squat. Or, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you don't have a wall, you can keep the external rotation coming down, and you just hold a squat for a minute, and that will truly burn. And the very last one is a dead bug. Banded, if you do have a band or a possibility to have it anywhere. So I'll show you the banded dead bug first, and then the one without. Back down to the ground. Have your lower back driven into the ground and your upper back off the ground. You're gonna have the band a little bit further away. And you're pulling it in like so. And you're going to have one leg go down. Your heel can touch the floor because your other leg is up. If you have both legs touching the floor, it's really hard to keep your lower back driven into the ground. So one knee up will sort you out like so. And you'll have the resistance. For sure, you'll feel it in your core very quickly. Just like so. And if you want to, you can have your arms up without the band as well. And that'll be for a minute. 2 times round, as it's an EMOM. Going for as many reps as possible, so there's not a certain amount of reps. And that will be the 3-egg workout complete. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy that, and it's going to be a really good workout. Make sure you like, subscribe, and even share the videos. Thank you very much. See you later.